Hello, my name is Elijah Wells, and today the Golden Globe nominations come out, and already I have some complaints right off the bat about it. Like, we have No the Five Bloods, which is a brilliant film on Netflix, No Maria, or Minari, movies only relegated to the foreign film section, and making things more bizarre. Sia's movie Music, which the trailer came out like a couple of months ago, and it got a lot of outcry from the autistic community for having a non-autistic actress being Maddie Ziegler to play a non-verbal autistic lady, which of course had done a lot of backlash and somehow got 2 nominations for some unknown reason, but Minari got 1 and Our Five Bloods gets 0. But without further ado, let's break down the nominees. So, for Best Picture and Drama, there's The Father, Mank, Nomadland, Promising Young Woman, and The Trial of Chicago 7. I think I kind of want to see Nomadland win, because it kind of feels like the more outfield out of all of them. It feels more of a front runner. I feel like given what happened financially last year, like the recession, the collapse, level of unemployment, I think it's a very safe bet that Nomadland's going to win. And for Best Picture Comedy Musical, there's Borat's subsequent movie film, Hamilton, Music, Palm Springs, The Prom. Again, with some pretty controversial picks there. Like, I understand The Prom got nominated. I understand Hamilton got nominated, even though it might go to the Emmys instead of the Oscars. But I think the most baffling out of all these choices is having Sia's Music. If you remember earlier in the video, the movie's trailer, which had Maddie Ziegler play an autistic non-verbal teenager, got so much backlash from like autistic groups for having a non-autistic person play an autistic person. And just to put fire on the fuel, of course, Sia's starts roasting actually autistic Twitter users, saying that, oh, you're maybe not a good actor, oh, this and that. And of course, it's already just came out in Australia apparently, and it's already not getting some great reviews. And they chose that over The Five Bloods. It kind of baffles me. But I think the 2 most likely winners are going to be either Hamilton, because due to how incredibly popular the source material is and how well the movie did in Disney Plus, or maybe Borat's subsequent movie film, because Sacha Baron Cohen is killing it this time around. Got 3 nominations for his performance in both Chicago 7 and Borat, and producing this film, so it could be interesting to see Sacha pulling a hat-trick. For Best Director, there's Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman, David Fincher for Mank, Regina King for One Night in Miami, Eris Oskin for The Trial of Chicago 7, and Chloe Zhao for Nomadland. Nomadland, Chloe Zhao. Yeah, she could be the 2nd ever woman to win an Oscar, even though this is the Golden Globe, after Catherine Bigelow for her film Hurt Locker. But what's really interesting is David Fincher is fighting off his social network writer Aaron Sorkin, since Aaron Sorkin did write The Social Network and won the Oscar for it, and they're fighting off each other in this very same category, which is going to be pretty interesting. I have seen both Mank and Trial of Chicago 7, but Nomadland has not come out in the UK, unfortunately, but it'll be probably one of the first things I might want to see, depending when the lockdown's going to get lifted, or given the unpopularity of the government, never. And also for Best Screenplay, there's Promising Young Woman, Mank, Trial of Chicago 7, The Father, and Nomadland. Okay, I think it's going to be a 2-horse race, this is. Between Eris Oskin's Trial of Chicago 7 and Chloe Zhou's Nomadland, because although Nomadland is pretty dead set for directing and a picture award, but screenplay, it's kind of between this film and that film, between Trial of Chicago 7. But if I have to be at a gunpoint position, it may have to be like Trial of Chicago 7. It's written by Eris Oskin, who did Steve Jobs, A Few Good Men, West Wing, and most importantly, The Social Network. So My money is on Chicago 7 for Screenplay. For Best Foreign Film, there's Another Round from Denmark, Lorena from France-Guatemala, The Life Ahead in Italy, Minari from USA, and Two of Us from USA and France. Again, this category is really controversial again because Minari, even though it's set in America, it's basically a story about Korean Americans settling in Arkansas, USA. And what got the controversy is it didn't qualify for Best Picture categories in the Golden Globes, but was only shrunk down for foreign film for some unknown reason, and make things back to worse because today this was its sole nomination. Because it was going to be like Steven Yeun who's going to get like an acting award nomination, hopefully like sometime in like in BAFTAs or the Oscars, but no to be seen here, which is already putting a massive dent to the Golden Globes. It's almost like if the Grammys did not nominate the After Hours from the weekend. Oh wait, they did that. Again, our reluctance, it's Minari from USA, even though it's set in America and it's about American Koreans in Arkansas, so okay. For Best Animated Film, there's Croods: A New Age, Onward, Over the Moon, Soul, and Wolfwalkers. Again, Onward is a great film. I haven't got around to seeing Croods, Over the Moon, even though that's on Netflix. Soul, I'm hearing a lot of great things about, even though it's on Disney Plus. Wolfwalkers, I did see like a while back, and I really liked the film to the point that it's currently my favourite film of 2020. So, again, it's most likely going to be Soul, or if an upset's going to come, it's going to be Wolfwalkers. But I think I want Wolfwalkers to win, but realistically, it's going to be Soul. For Best Actress in a Drama, there's Viola Davis for Ma Rainey's Black Button, Andre Day for United States vs. Billie Holiday, Vanessa Kirby for Pieces of a Woman, Frances Dorman for Nomadland, and Carey Mulligan for Promising Young Woman. Again, it's going to be like Wolfwalkers and Onward. I'm hoping that Viola Davis wins for Black Button, but I think possibility it's going to be Frances McDormand for Nomadland. But again, I haven't looked into this particular one as much as like best film or anime feature or any other category. But again, I think it's going to be a two-horse race between Viola Davis and Frances McDormand. And for Best Actor in a Drama, there's Riz Ahmed for Sound of Metal, Chadwick Boseman for Ma Rainey's Black Button, Anthony Hopkins for The Father, Gary Oldman, Mank, and Tahram Rahman for The Meritorium. Well, I've botched that name up, sorry. I think I really wanted to go to Chadwick Boseman for Ma Rainey's Black Button. Not solely because it's his posthumous nomination after he suddenly passed away last August from a 4-year battle with cancer. But I think even in a parallel universe where he somehow is alive, this movie is still brilliant with his performance as a, what do you say, a loose cannon within the jazz scene, and pretty much somewhat of a control freak that really hell bent on sabotaging his own band. Again, I am very keen to watch Sound of Metal with Riz Ahmed, which is basically about a heavy metal artist who goes deaf and tries to pick his life up again. Or really me if I listen to one too many Death Grips. For Best Actress in a Comedy Musical, there's Maria Bakalova for Borat's subsequent movie film, Kate Hudson for Music, Michelle Pfeiffer for French Exit, Rosamund Pike for I Care a Lot, and Anya Taylor-Joy for Emma. Well, I almost said that wrong. For Emma, I remember my mum watching it before the pandemic pretty much crippled cinemas all around the world. I need to check that film out, but I'm hoping it's on Netflix, or I can just like go down to the store and get it on the DVD. Well, in a co-op, I guess. But again, realistically, that I want it to be won by Maria Bakalova for Borat's subsequent movie film, because when the movie came out, mountains of attention outside of Rudy Giuliani touching himself in front of reporters. I think even more attention went to her performance. Because people loved it to bits. I think at one point she was the front runner to win any Pacific award that comes to her. So I really want her to win this one. But again, music. Really, Kate Hudson music? That's Sia movie that feels like a promotional gimmick for more music, for more album sales for Sia. But don't get me wrong, I like Sia, but do you really want to make a film about this? But again, for Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy, there's Sacha Baron Cohen for Borat's subsequent movie film, James Corden, The Prom, Lin-Manuel Miranda for The Hamilton, Dave Patel for The Personal History of David Copperfield, and Andy Samberg for Palm Springs. Again, James Corden's performance in The Prom actually, again, like music, got some controversy because I think there was discussion whether having straight actors play gay characters, and his character's gay, but James Corden's straight, so make things a little bit bizarre. His performance was widely panned and widely mocked. And I haven't seen the movie, even though it's on Netflix. I think I'm getting some feel of like some Nathan Lane, Robin Williams Birdcage. Like it's really camp and really flamboyant. Like again, kind of feeding off the radiation of these articles that criticize his performance. But I think Lin-Manuel could win for Hamilton or Sacha Baron Cohen, but I think Sacha Baron Cohen might be winning this one. And for the supporting roles, for Best Supporting Actress, there's Glenn Close for Hillbilly Egley, Olivia Colman for The Father, Judy Foster for The Monterey. Sorry, I'm bad at pronunciations today. Amanda Seyfried for Mank, and Helena Zangel for News of the World. Not based off that defunct newspaper that loves to spy on your phones. Yeah, I think the one surprising for me is Helena Zangel for News of the World, because she turns 13 this year, and it's only coming out on Netflix like a week from now, or the week I'm recording this, so I might do a review on it, but depending on the university course, how forgiving they are, I may do a review or may not do a review. But I think it might go to Amanda Seyfried for Mank, because it seems to be the one that seems relatively picked out from a bunch, so it could be going to her, but I think it might realistically, but yeah. And for Best Supporting Actor, there's Sacha Baron Cohen 3 times for The Trial of Chicago 7, David Grelier for Judas and the Black Messiah, Jared Leto for The Little Things, Bill Murray for On the Rocks, and Leslie Odom Jr. for One Night in Miami. Again, this is a good day to be a person called Sacha Baron Cohen. Even though it could be a hat-trick for him, but realistically it may or may not happen. But I'm thinking it may go to Leslie Odom for One Night in Miami. So it could go. Most likely may go to him, but there is some chance that Sacha Baron Cohen could get a literal hat-trick out of this, but I think the one person that stands in his way for supporting actor is Leslie Odom for One Night in Miami. For Best Score, being The Midnight Sky, Tenet, The News of the World, Mank, and Soul. This is a double for the trio from Nine Inch Nails, Trent Reznor. Yeah, it could be capitalizing on his massive successful score being his Social Network and his partnership with David Fincher, but I think the attention is going to his work in Soul for the Pixar movie. But I think a couple of pleasant surprises are Tenet, with Ludwig Göransson doing the score work for a Christopher Nolan movie, about his regular being Hans Zimmer. Presumably he was working on a Dune movie. And there's Midnight Sky, which I heard, even though it's a Netflix movie and it's got some award attention, it's got like some mixed reviews, but I think knowing the award season now, I think it's now like chum buckets. Like, we're just going to nominate any film that comes, but even though this got mixed reviews, better than like music. But yeah, I think I kind of want to see deep down Tenet to win, but I think realistically it's going to go to Soul from Trent Reznor, from the band Nine Inch Nails. And last and certainly not least, best song. Fight for You from Judas and the Black Messiah. Hear My Voice from Trial of Chicago 7. Scene, The Life Ahead, Speak Now, One Night in Miami, and Tigris and Twig from United States versus Billie Holiday. I haven't heard these songs personally, but I think probably Speak Now from One Night in Miami might win for this one. But let me know in the comments what you think of the Golden Globe nominations. What are your biggest knobs? What you think is going to win? Of course, like this video, subscribe to this video, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And this is Elijah Wells, and bye!